Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about XRP, but it finally happened after 4 years. Yes, guys, we have finally seen the Federal Reserve announce a rate cut, and originally, as anticipated last night, I thought that as soon as this announcement were to come, we're going to see that initial sell the news event take place, and that actually did end up happening. Bitcoin went below 60K as soon as the announcement was made, but you're starting to see Bitcoin picking up traction again, and we're going to kind of look over what's really happening, what are some targets we could be aiming for, and some other key factors that you need to look at, what this really means for the traditional market, the crypto market, whatever the case may be. But looking across the board, market is picking up traction, and you can really see this, especially over the last 1 hour. You are seeing some coins going up quite a bit, but pretty much across the board today, the market is in green. As far as XRP's price is concerned, 58.10 cents, down about 0.6% in USD and Bitcoin comparative. Market cap at 32.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $1.2 billion. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So look at this, guys. Federal Reserve cuts interest rate by 50 BPS for the first time in 4 years. This is huge, and the biggest thing that I want you guys to take a look at is, of course, the rate cut officially happened, and on top of that, look at the timing. Was this all planned? That's what I'm trying to understand right now. Was this all planned at the end of the day, to have this rate cut? Because we've been seeing FOMC meetings happening over and over and over again over the year of 2024, but they decided to do the rate cut today in September. And again, we're coming up to an end for the Q3. And again, it seems to me that everything was planned, because if you're looking at other countries, they're doing rate cuts. Look at the neighbors, Canada, 0.75% rate cut already happened. And I think the Bank of Canada also has another meeting coming up. I believe it's end of this month or next month, if I'm not mistaken, and potentially could see another rate cut happening. So, this is what a lot of people waited for. And I think this will have a really positive impact, especially going into the bullish months for the crypto space, which is Q4. So I think the timing is absolutely perfect. And speaking about timing, Louisiana state government officially accepts Bitcoin and crypto as a valid form of payment. So, you're starting to see the bigger picture. Regulators obviously are coming in, but you're seeing, the state government, Louisiana state government, officially accepting Bitcoin and crypto as a valid form. What does this show? This shows that, they're starting to accept that, hey, what? Crypto is an asset class that is actually here to stay. And hence you're seeing the likes of BlackRock, the likes of Fidelity, and all these massive institutions coming in and showing a tremendous amount of interest towards, digital assets. And I think the likes of XRP are going to gain a lot of traction, especially when you look at it from the real world use case aspect. I think this could be a massive catalyst to actually one day see XRP on Wall Street, and that is going to be the most historic time, I think, ever. I know people are going to say, Bitcoin got listed, but being, for XRP it would be extra special. Reason why I say that is because, it has gone through so much, regulatory scrutiny, and the fact that it's able to, very close, and it's, I think, getting to that point, and it would be a massive statement that it was able to get through all these massive hurdles and make it to that. But obviously time is going to tell. But let's take a look at this. Shout out to Smoke, posted this. So welcome to the great rate retest. So reset. So this is what Smoke has to say. This is what institutions are calling the current period following this recent 0.5 BPS rate cut by the Federal Reserve. This highly anticipated cut will impact financial markets across all sectors. The asset price movements in the first half were expected as the market awaited a clear stance from Jerome Powell. Now, with the federal rate cut in place, growth trends for assets are expected to emerge across financial landscape. In this new playing field, preparation and execution are key. the rich will get richer and the poor will get poorer. And I totally agree with that statement. So, we have seen the traditional market leading up to this FOMC meeting, which again, I've been emphasizing on the channel over the course of the last few days, how important this meeting really was. And again, a lot of speculation was revolving around that, we're going to see this rate cut finally happening after 4 years. And you're seeing the stock market actually picking up traction again. Bitcoin also started on a positive note, but obviously as the announcement was made, we did see a little bit of a sell the news event taking place. But pretty much one thing I want you guys to keep in mind is, as far as super cycle, it's still up in the air. We hear about the term super cycle on a day-to-day basis. Of course, now October, I think, could be a very bullish month for the crypto space now that, we have seen that rate cut indeed. And quarter four, usually does tend to be, a beautiful time for the crypto space. If you have been through some cycles, that. November, obviously, is a, huge month. I think, arguably, historically speaking, it's huge as well. Because if one person wins, that's advocating crypto, as I've said, I think markets will continue to rally. But if the other person wins that does not advocate crypto, and I think the overall market will have a little bit of an impact on that. So, as far as super cycle go, I still think even if the person that is advocating crypto, I still don't think we do see a super cycle. Obviously, time is going to tell. I still do believe that sometime next year we do see a top in quarter one. I still am going with that, unless of course we start hearing more bigger news that's coming out. But as of now, I'm still sticking to that. Do let me know if you think otherwise. If you think this market cycle is going to go much higher than expectations, let me know in the comments. But looking at the Bitcoin dominance, you can see Bitcoin dominance is pretty much still sky high, sitting at a staggering 58.5%. Bitcoin, on the other hand, you could see this for yourself, was able to manage to get back above the key resistance, and it's starting to try to retest back above 61,337 high, which we set for ourselves just 2 days back. And if that is able to clear up and we were to see a daily candle close above this key resistance, I think off Bitcoin price goes toward that 64 confirmation level that I have for myself. I would be very, very confident that Bitcoin could start making that specific move in the very near coming days, especially now. Let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding this. As far as XRP is concerned, it's holding really strong above that key resistance. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Of course, we're not seeing those explosive moves that a lot of people are waiting for, but patience is key. In terms of XRP, there's still a lot of money on the sidelines, as we have discussed over the course of the last few months. The next few days for XRP also, I don't know if this is a coincidence or not. The next few days are very important. I think the next few weeks are very important as we are going into October. I think October 7th is the deadline for the appeal. If we don't hear an appeal, I think things can really start looking exciting for XRP. But until then, there's still a very high chance. I know a lot of people think, no, SEC is not going to come and appeal, but no, we're not going to be thinking like that. You always want to be mentally prepared for that, because they can literally come on the deadline day and actually appeal. So as far as, getting excited on that side of things, we need to keep that in mind. But I do believe if this lawsuit is officially over and $125 million is paid in fine to the SEC by Ripple, I think Ripple is going to announce the RLUSD then. Or maybe something other than that they're keeping for that specific moment. So like I said, next few days and weeks are very, very important for XRP, but the timing is everything, and it's aligning right now. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.